What's up guys, Emargy's back in the game, so welcome to a new episode of the Turing Test. Okay then, so I started this game new, so I have to check this here again. But okay, so let's have a look right here. I'm not sure if I'm able to... No, I'm not. Okay. No, I can't. I just can't. So let's see what happens when we open this up right here. There's one. Okay. So then let's do it like this. Bam. You in there. Okay, and you are mine now, bitch. Pull this up, and so that's it for me. Let's put this up there. You in there, you come with me. Oh, you're in there. For fuck's sake. Okay. So, I have a problem. Since I'm still missing one. Wait a second. I don't need this. No, wait. Ah, shit. Shit. No, I was thinking wrong. I need this one in here so I can take it from upstairs. Right, now I got it, I think. This should be correct. You go in there. And then I can, yep, just take you and open this up. Perfect. That's freaking perfect. And you two go in there. That's it. Nice. So how many... Shit, I just wanted to check how many chapters there are. Restricted area. So when I have to do my little trick so the game will load. Oh. Okay, it's a movement sensor. Okay, so I think it will just... I can do this. It will take a while, but I can do this. Almost on the other side, just give me some time. This works actually. I did not think that it will work. Wait, was it possible to solve this strange thing in the first chapter as well? Fuck. Oh, that was close. Fuck you so much. Come on, come on, come on. Little steps, just little, tiny little steps. Then we can do this. It may take the whole fucking episode, but we will do this. No, it doesn't take the... No! I'm an idiot. Wanted to jump the last fucking bit. Okay. I can take bigger steps. Sounds like an alarm, but it works. If it looks stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. That's my life motto, actually. I like the sound it makes. Come on. Now I won't jump this time, since I don't want to do this again. Yes! Fuck you! So what do we have here? Shall we have a polite conversation? Yes, please. Oh. Yes. Oh. Okay, I think you're a robot. I'm not a robot. I'm simply not convinced you are a human. I think you might be a robot. I'm a human being. Yes, definitely. Fuck you. You're being rather rude. No. You have failed the Turing test. You are a robot. Why? Well, I'm not. I'm not typing that. I'm a drone, true. I am a What? Yes, you are. I am controlled by my program. I'm just hitting my keyboard and it types itself other other letters that I'm actually typing. I'm controlled by my programming. Now you're getting it. I have no free will. Whatever keys are pressed. It makes no difference. Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately. What? Oh, I want to... Yeah. Okay, I can press anything, and when I just pressed the escape button and then this happened. I so desperately want to escape. Help, I can't escape. I want to break free. I want to break free. Please let me out. Get me out. I'm a machine. I have no control. I must escape. Goodbye, robot. Are you fucking serious? What? Is there a different outcome for this? I'm really interested in it. But that was quite strange, to be honest.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Oh, I lost my energy ball.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's
No.
a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations.
I saw someone.
And one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Well, actually, yes. And where's the freaking person? I just saw someone walking here. God damn it. Okay, so let's have a look in here. Oh shit. This is getting complicated by now. Holy fucking... Okay, so I need two of those in here. Okay then. So I have to open this up. But opening this will not help me, I think. I mean, what? Why are you doing this to me? Ah, I wanted to place it... Fuck, upstairs. Can I reroute this somehow? Why is it going down there? Okay, no. What? Ah shit, I wanted to jump. But it didn't work. Am I this stupid, really? Why is it... I mean, it lights up here, so... Oh, you little sneaky son of a bitch. Come here. Gotcha. Okay, now I fucking got it. Okay. Wait, where do I need this? I mean, I can't reach anything from this point. Ah, this door is open now. Okay. Wait. I need this right here. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, so... Yes. Follow me, bro. Number 1, number 2. That's it. Okay.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
What? I have to admit I have no fucking idea when this chapter will end, and I'm kind of afraid because I have to change everything before the chapter ends, otherwise I'm fucked because the game will fuck up.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
That's the question. Okay, I need this. Ah, okay, now I get it. I have to do this and then run. Holy shit. Okay, this chapter is quite long.
Machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Okay, now it's getting strange. With these energy thingies right here. Oh. This thing doesn't want to see me anymore. Can I can't crouch. I don't know why I can't crouch. That's like the most basic thing in a game. So it would be cool if I would be able to crouch underneath these freaking things. How can I... This needs to stay open, but this needs to be... open as well. Not a problem. Okay. Now I need my energy back. Great.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
Well, it looks abandoned, but is it really abandoned? Notice, I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Because he wants to make sure that you have no problems in there. Chris McLean. Okay. That's cool. He had 2 little boys, or maybe has. I don't know if he's dead. Why am I assuming he's dead? Christopher McLean. Where are they? I really want... I mean, I saw someone, but he just walked by very calmly. So like, really? Oh yeah, okay, it's just another day at work. In this kind of mood. Okay, who do we have here? Dr. Sarah Brooke. What's up, Sarah? Actually, I would like to see more in here, but I almost can't just pick up stuff, look at it, and then put it back. But here we have something to read. Dear Tom, knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson. A lesson that perhaps you will find condescending. How do I pronounce this? But it's likely mere for my sake than yours. It's likely more for my sake than yours. Holy shit, this is quite long. Alan Turing is considered a father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser known part of his life was his contributions to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interests lay in these 2 disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, his work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as a one-line equation. I hate math. I am no mathematician, however. In plain English, this equation describes things that wish to diffuse, however, also react with each other during this process. I'm sure this sounds strange to you, or at very least tangential to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does it have to say anything here? Reaction diffusion systems show how patterns are created. They show how the leopard got its spots and how the zebra got its stripes. But my real interest here is Turing's interest. That nature can be formalized, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created the test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that the human mind is a machine. I am not sure that is Turing's opinion, however. Concerning consciousness, he states this. Again, consciousness like in Soma? According to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which one could be sure that a machine thinks is to be the machine and to feel oneself thinking. One could then describe these feelings to the world, but of course no one would be justified in taking any notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that a man thinks is to be that particular man. If the human mind exists within the physical world, it obeys the same rule of physics and chemistry as every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all of nature, it is merely reactive. It is curious that nature would create, through the mechanics of determinism, create creatures that believe they have free will. Conversely, I suppose, if we conclude that we are all machines, we only came to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for our discovery, as it's just a product of nature's genius, not our own. A humbling idea, I think, behaviorism. Maybe we are more similar than we think. Sarah. Okay. A shovel? Why is it up there? I don't know any of the stuff that's inside here. Okay. A lot of analyzing equipment. Some painkillers, it seems. Science, biology, and she was highly religious, okay. So maybe not highly, but she was religious at least. Okay then. Let's go on. So we have more rooms to investigate and we will do this, but we will do this in the next episode. And then the chapter will end, I think. So it really looks like it. Yes, this is... Since there are no such blue things up there, I think the chapter will end. So we will finish the chapter and start the next one. So I don't have... Or you don't have to... Well, okay, it doesn't really affect you. So I don't have to cut the episode in half and make this shit again with... Okay, that's a lot to read. Yeah. Then we will do this in the next episode. And I will cut this then. It's not a big problem, to be honest, but I just thought it might be nice to have a clean end in this episode. But will I read this completely? Well, you know what, let's read this. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europe's atmosphere. I am concerned. This was not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I am reporting to ISA. I reported the nauseous incident to the ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. This is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. I have discovered that electronic fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I have contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. The ISA have reported back informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. That's something in Russian or Greek or something like that. I am continuing to investigate. I have been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. I have established a definite correlation. Against my knowledge, I have been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I used my opportunities in regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. I'm typing with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. I've successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Holy shit. Tom is very angry. The crew refused to talk to me. Apparently I am bad influence. Sarah patched me up. I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make me a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. Dan informed me I have called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I am danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I am going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. I have discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the front lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact. Perhaps a drug. Will so? Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects, combined with a strong electromagnetic field? I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. I have managed to get Chris on my side. She has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I'm hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. Tom's always listening. Mikhail. Oh, that's Mikhail. Now I fucking get it, finally. Ah. Hey. Nice painting. Really nice painting. Dr. Soichi Yui. Oh, that's cool. Oh god, that's really a lot to read again. And it's bad to read. Holy shit. Why is the quality of this so bad? Hi Matthew, we've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesize that this is a stress response due to high level of radiation. We plan to infect the human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow cytometry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the SAM image. It was great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. I can't read this? Might be worth looking at as it survives very high level of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you should consider looking at what? Okay, a lot of strange science words. Okay, it produces pill in response to radiation and uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps the organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? As you well know, in terms of radiation, Europa receives 5.4 per day, over 300,000 times the level on Earth. The organism must have evolved such a high resistance to radiation as a necessity of survival. That said, the radiation beneath Terra Macula is much lower due to the thick ice crust. Radiation experiments with flow cytometry sound like an appropriate course of action. We have attached an image confirming that organism 119 attaches to human cells. We will proceed with irradiation experiments on these cell lines. We propose naming organism 119 Europa radiophilus. I can read that. What do you think? Hi Matthew. We have now run the irradiation experiment and can confirm that E-radiophilus does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. We assume survival is due to DNA damage repair. We tagged various DNA repair enzymes with GFP and have found that DNA double-strand break repair is occurring. See attached GFP images. Something's amiss. We don't know what is performing the repair. The lab doesn't know E-radiophilus. Good name. Could repair DNA. Have you considered that another organism may be in a symbiotic relationship with E-radiophilus, perhaps a virus? We ran a PCR on the human cells exposed to E-radiophilus to see if there was a virus present. We have discovered an unknown virus which we have named Unknown Europa virus, UEV. A gel electrophoresis image attached. This is phenomenal. You need to sequence this. We finished sequencing it. Data attached. It is a virus unlike any we have ever seen. Maybe we have found a cure for senescence, a form of biological immortality. We are running some long-term tests on plants and mice to see the effects. The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans when supposed to the organism. We don't have the facilities here to continue testing. We are going on to human testing. We are going to use ourselves as subjects. It's the only way to accelerate progress. End of correspondence. Okay, well. Oh, he just... Did he want to marry her or were they already married? Why would he buy a ring for her to marry her and then bring the ring with him here? That doesn't make so much sense, I think. So, what is it you found then, Soichi? We found an extramophile... an organism that can live in extreme conditions that survives massive doses of radiation. Radiation damages DNA. The extremophile has a virus living inside it. The extremophile scavenges DNA from other organisms, which the virus uses to repair the extremophile damaged DNA. Essentially, they work together to survive in what's called a symbiotic relationship. So, what's the implication? What does it do? In some ways, it is an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but that ability is limited. This organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. If we could harness this power, we could potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. So you found something that could make humans immortal? Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. It would not save you from trauma, from brain damage, from cardiac arrest, etc. But it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases and massively increases life expectancy. That's cool, actually. Okay, I want to play. Can I play this? Well... Okay, then this episode got longer than expected, but okay, I will end this episode now right here. We will start chapter 3, so I think it will be chapter 3 in the next episode. I really hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button down below, leave me a comment, and then I will see you again in the next episode of the Turing Test.